Hello, third graders. This is the jumping enrichment. We're going to learn some of the techniques with cheerleading and gymnastics. I did cheerleading and gymnastics when I was your age, and I really love it. Such great sports and a lot of fun things that we can do with it. So let's get started. Before we do any kind of jumping, we're definitely going to make sure we warm up and we stretch, because we want to make sure that we don't hurt ourselves or like pull a muscle or want to do anything like that. So make sure we always stretch at the beginning of all of our jumping enrichments. Another important safety thing we need to talk about is making sure you have enough room, okay? Make sure that there's no furniture, push any furniture out of the way with your parents' permission. Make sure there's no toys, there's no like things on the floor that you could step on or trip over or get hurt with. And really important, the arms and the setup and the finish may be different with cheerleading and gymnastics. However, one important safety rule in both cheerleading and gymnastics, you always want to make sure you land with your knees bent, never straight, okay? Very important safety thing that we need to talk about. All right, ready? Let's talk about cheerleading and gymnastics, okay? Gymnastics, put my pom-poms down. Gymnastics is a team sport. You do compete with judges to get scores for your team, okay? You always want to make sure that you're smiling at the judge, you're saluting the judge to let the judge know, hey, I'm ready to do my routine. You can start timing me and you can start judging me. And your teammates are going to cheer for you from the side, and they're going to make you want to smile, and you're going to do your best, okay? So gymnastics is a team sport, but you are competing out there and doing jumps by yourself. So your hand motions are going to be more elegant and graceful, okay? So that, the judges can see that you have nice straight elbows and that you are having good form. The way I like to do gymnastics hands is I like to take my thumb and my middle finger, you can put them together, and then separate them a little bit. And this is how I like to do gymnastics hands when I'm doing jumps. When we're doing cheerleading jumps, okay? Cheerleading is done in unison, which means it's done together. Okay, so you're standing on the football field or on the basketball court cheering for the football or the basketball team, but cheerleaders also compete and they're also judged by a judge. But the whole squad or the whole team is out there. So the captain is going to count down for jumps, okay? So they're going to say, ready, and all the cheerleaders are going to give a head nod with a big smile to show that they're ready and that they're going to be able to do the jump together at the same time. The captain's going to count out 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's when you start the setup for your jumps. We'll go over that when we do our jumps today. But both cheerleading and gymnastics, both of them, you want to make sure that you have tight, pointed toes at all times. Your toes are pointed. This is flexed. You want to point it, okay? Show that you have nice straight lines. Even if in cheerleading you have your sneakers on, you still want to make sure that you're squeezing and you have tight muscles and you're pointing your toes. So let's get to stretching real quick, and then we will do 3 different jumps today, okay? Let's get stretched. All right, so you're going to want to make sure, again, you have enough room. Stretch your hands up. Go to one side. Stretch them back to the middle again. Go to the other side. Stretch them back up. Go down the middle. Stretch them back up. Go to the side. Stretch them back up. Go to the other side. All right, hands on your hips like a cheerleader. Head to one side. Other side. Front. Back. Okay, now we're going to stand with our feet together and we're going to grab one of our ankles. If you need to help you balance, you can actually touch your ear. It's weird, but it works. Helps you balance. Make sure we're not wobbling. Here we go. Okay, let's switch. Again, touch your other ear if you need to. And stretch that out. Awesome. All right. Our first jump today is going to be a straight jump. Okay? It's called a straight jump in gymnastics and cheerleading. Let's do our cheerleading setup first. So we're going to stand in a clean, okay? And we'll talk more about clean and the positions in the next videos. But to start, we're going to stand in a clean with our hands down. If you don't have pom-poms, you can just use clean daggers on your sides, okay? Captain's going to say, ready. You give a nod. Put your hands together. So the captain's going to count it up. He's going to say, ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Okay. Notice how I landed with my knees bent. Whew, tongue twister. Let's try that again. Straight jump. You're going to jump with your hands in the air, your cheerleading hands in the air, toes pointed, and then with your knees bent, stand up in a clean. Try it again. Ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Good job. And gymnastics. So we're going to give a nice salute to the judge with our pretty gymnastics hands. And when we're ready, we do our jump. Okay, let's do that one more time. Salute to judges, you ready? Awesome. All right. The next one we're going to do is a tuck jump, okay? Tuck jump. Now, if you sit down on the ground, okay, and put your knees in front of you, that is the proper technique. That is how you need to do a tuck jump. Your knees are in front of you, not underneath and not behind, okay? It's called a tuck jump in gymnastics and in cheerleading, okay? Cheerleading, you're going to give what's called a high V. And gymnastics, you're going to give tight arms straight up above you with your gymnastics hands, okay? Let's try that together. We'll do cheerleading first. Get on palms. Okay, clean. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Awesome. Try one more time. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 7, 8. Awesome. Okay. And let's do a gymnastics tuck jump. Salute to the judges. Awesome. Do it one more time. Salute to the judges. Big smile. Awesome. All right. So those were our jumps for today. Next week, we'll talk more about technique and we will do some more jumps. Thank you so much for joining. Great job, third graders.